Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. So first up, we have some significant worldwide news. Klaus Schwab, who was the executive chairman of the WEF, the World Economic Forum, has stepped down. This is a significant development, in my opinion, when it comes to the world stage, and I, for one, am glad to see it. I wanted to bring up to your attention that every day President Trump goes to court, there are people lined up in the streets to support President Trump. And this happens on a daily basis. I think we all know who the real president is. According to Yahoo Finance, the U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen urged German bank executives on Tuesday to step up efforts to comply with sanctions against Russia to shut down efforts to circumvent them to avoid potential penalties themselves. Well, it sure looks like these sanctions against Russia have not worked out as they had hoped they would, and it's certainly not surprising. This next story is really interesting. There's a secession plan known as the Greater Idaho Movement. It's gaining momentum in Oregon, as some residents feel they no longer belong in the liberal-run state and would be better served by their neighbor to the east. If successful, the Greater Idaho Movement would move Oregon's eastern border west by 200 miles, allowing some rural parts of the state to combine with neighboring Idaho. Once again, Idaho stepping up, and there's a very similar plan here in California. It's called the New California. Now, I don't have a lot of details on it other than they have been trying to get this New California off the ground for some time, and it seems that they're gaining some traction. I'll certainly keep an eye on it and let you know how it progresses. Yesterday, Biden announced that he's releasing 1 million barrels of gasoline from the Northeast Reserve in a bid to lower prices at the pump. Just another example of their failing policies, and the fact that he's trying to buy votes by lowering gas prices at the expense of our national reserves, certainly not a good choice on his part. But then again, what has been? So there was a story that happened during the lockdowns. There was a gentleman who owned a gym in New Jersey, and he went through hell during the lockdowns because he wasn't going to do what they asked him to do. Well, a New Jersey court has dismissed all 80 charges against gym owner Ian Smith's bold decision to defy Governor Phil Murphy's tyrannical lockdown orders. The court dropped all charges with prejudice. This means that the state of New Jersey is downright barred from refiling these charges against Smith and Atlas Gym. This is a significant move. When more and more information comes out, there will be more and more reciprocity for what's taken place during that time. I would love to hear your opinion on it, but in my opinion, this is us moving in the right direction. And then lastly today, it came out yesterday that Biden's DOJ authorized the use of deadly force against President Trump in the Mar-a-Lago raid. I mean, when you think things can't get stranger, well, then something like this happens. There is going to be hell to pay for this information coming out, meaning that Biden did some terrible, terrible things, as we all know. But this coming out and being proven, my goodness, I think hell's about to be unleashed in a good way. Nothing to be scared of, as I've said many times. These are disclosures. This is an awakening that's happening worldwide, and we are moving in the right direction. So keep the faith and keep moving forward. We do win. In fact, we may have already won. So that's all we have for today. If you'd like to support this channel, go to mypillow.com, enter in the discount code SAM, and get up to 80% off of all of your purchases. And here's another example of a Roll Gold pillow by Mike Lindell. Now, this is a good company. It's a good American company with good American products. It supports this channel, and it supports Mike and the efforts that he's taking. So give them a try. Let me know what you think. And in the meantime, I hope that you have a great day, and we'll talk again soon.